Hi, my name is Michał, and in this video I'll be talking to you about the PERUZZO KOALA collecting flail mowers. Let's start with the KOALA 1000. The working width of this device is 100 centimeters. The tank capacity is 600 liters. On the working shaft we have 32 flail knives, and this machine weighs 240 kilograms. The next mower is the KOALA 1200. The working width of this device is 120 centimeters. The tank capacity is 700 liters. The weight is 280 kilograms. And on the flail shaft, we have 40 flail knives. The next mower is the KOALA 1200 Professional. These are practically the same mowers. The difference is that this machine weighs 380 kilograms and has a high tank discharge. The tank lifts hydraulically to 1.85 meters. If we lift this mower on a 3-point suspension system in the tractor, the higher we lift it, the higher the tank can dump the grass. The next mower is the KOALA 1600. The working width of this device is 150 centimeters. On the working shaft we have 50 flail knives. The tank capacity is 900 liters. The weight of this device is 320 kilograms. The last mower is the KOALA 1600 Professional. These are the same mowers. In the professional mower, the tank lifts to 1.85 meters from the lower boundary of the mower. The weight of this device is 420 kilograms. All KOALA series mowers are equipped with a Category 1 3-point suspension system. However, for an additional fee, we can replace the lower arms of the 3-point suspension system from Category 1 to Category 2. We cannot replace the upper link, but we can install a reducing sleeve on it, allowing the mower to work with a Category 2 hitch tractor without play. PERUZZO KOALA Professional Series mowers require a tractor with 4 rear hydraulic outlets for operation. These are 2 hydraulic sections. If we want to operate a tractor with 1 hydraulic section, we can either expand the hydraulics in the tractor or add an electro-hydraulic switch to the mower, which we have here. It allows us to operate a tractor with 1 hydraulic section, and with this section we can lift the basket. In this case, with an L1 series tractor, the basket lifts to 2.5 meters. And with the same section we open the tank. Expanding the mower with an electro-hydraulic switch is much cheaper than expanding the hydraulics in the tractor. We can equip the mowers with a set of road lights. We then mount the lights on the tank behind the mower and connect to the tractor's lights. We have a plug like the one for trailers. This allows us to drive safely on public roads because the mower blocks the tractor's lights during transport, and it is not visible that we have the hazard and brake lights on in this case. We need a set of wrenches to operate the mower for changing blades, opening the rear flap, or adjusting the working height. We can use our workshop knives, but we can also buy a set of wrenches for the mower, which will always be with the mower. We adjust the working height in the machine with standard equipment using front support wheels by changing the position of the washers. We need to repeat this operation on the other side as well. We also need to adjust the working height of the rear compression roller. We can do this in 2 ways. The first, most popular way is to access the rear roller mount. First, we need to unscrew the bolts securing the rear flap. We open the hinge, and here we have 4 working positions for the rear compression roller. We can quickly change the working height using these bolts. Alternatively, if we want to lower or raise the machine by millimeter, we do this using the rear adjusting bolt. Then we can raise or lower this rear roller by millimeter. This will be useful when working with verticutting blades. If we opt for the front compression roller instead of the front support wheels, we adjust the working height precisely using this adjusting bolt at the front and back. Then we can lower or raise the machine's work by millimeter. This will be useful when working with verticutting blades. Now we see the machine from underneath. We can see its working shaft with flail knives, which when rotating generate suction, allowing the mower to collect cut grass, felled during adjustment, and leaves that the machine will pass over. At this point, the machine draws air from beneath itself and also from in front of itself. If we want to increase the efficiency of this machine's collection, we can mount a plate here to cut off the air from the front of the mower. This plate looks like this. And now the machine will collect much more grass, leaves and felt during its passage at the same speed. And now we will compare the work of two identical mowers, one with standard equipment and the other with a plate to improve collection efficiency. A properly set PERUZZO KOALA mower should be positioned on the rear roller, front support wheels. If we purchase the front roller option, then on that front roller. The arms of the tractor's 3-point hitch should be set rigidly and evenly, and the top link should be positioned in the middle of the upper link in the mower, so that the machine can freely adapt to the terrain. It cannot be pulled rigidly. When choosing a mower for the tractor, we must keep a few things in mind. Firstly, it is the appropriate tractor power matching the mower. Secondly, it is the lifting capacity of the rear hitch. Thirdly, it is the appropriate number of hydraulic outlets. In this case, we have a low discharge mower, so we need 2 outlets. Fourthly, it's proper ballast for the front of the tractor. In this case, we have a KOALA 1200 with a 700-liter tank. The tractor, as you can see, managed to lift the empty mower. But if this tank fills up, we will have 700 liters of grass, leaves, thatch after scarifying. And if it's all wet, it will be even heavier. The tractor simply won't lift it. And if it lifts it, it will rear up while driving. The tractor will have steering problems, so we need to remember to add weight to it. Each mower is standardly equipped with a power takeoff shaft. The power takeoff shaft usually needs to be shortened to the appropriate length for the tractor. You should follow the instructions, which are always attached to the shaft. For the Kubota BX 23.1 tractor, we had to shorten the shaft by 7 centimeters. KOALA mowers can operate with 2 types of flail blades. We need to select these blades based on what we intend to do with the mower. One type is the sheet metal flail blade. This blade is designed for work on golf courses, sports fields, on nice grass. We can equip this blade with a scarifying blade and with 1 pass. We mow, scarify and collect all this thatch and mown grass into the machine's tank. However, this blade is not suitable for work in parks, municipal service areas, in heavier terrain, in tall grass, because this blade can simply bend or get damaged. Then we have to replace each damaged blade individually. We can also use solid flail blades. This is a blade that is much heavier, much more durable. This blade is intended for heavier work, but it cannot work with scarifying blades. Thank you for watching this rather long material. If you are interested in purchasing a PERUZZO KOALA, please contact us at this phone number or email address. And if you already have a KOALA and want to equip it with accessories, need spare parts or blades, please contact our parts department at this phone number or email address. You will definitely be served. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next videos.